In a significant turn of events, former President Donald Trump will face the legal system that he cannot control when he becomes a criminal defendant on Tuesday. For years, Trump has been adept at conjuring up alternative realities, political storms, media spectacles, and legal imbroglios to discredit institutions and blur the truth that constrained his rule-busting behavior. However, all of this will change as he steps before the court for his arraignment in a case related to a hush money payment to an adult film actress. Trump will no longer be the sole orchestrator of his fate, as he is now subject to the dictates of the legal system. There are increasing signs that Trump's new reality, which comes with hefty financial commitments in legal fees and locks on his calendar, could be multiplied at a time when he is already facing intense demands for another White House bid. The former president faces serious problems in a potentially more perilous case involving his alleged mishandling of secret documents being investigated by special counsel Jack Smith. The Justice Department secures evidence about Trump's handling of classified documents after leaving the White House, and Smith's prosecutors have secured daily notes, texts, emails, and photographs and are focused on cataloging how Trump handled classified records around Mar-a-Lago and those who may have witnessed the former president with them. Trump's former lawyer, Ty Cobb, has said that the developments represent a serious turn in the case for the ex-president. Trump denies any wrongdoing in all of these investigations. He has described his behavior in Georgia as perfect. He has lambasted the sealed indictment in New York, where he faces more than 30 counts related to business fraud, as an example of politicized justice. Despite his bravura, Monday was a dark day for Trump. He was returning to his old stomping ground in Manhattan under duress to turn himself in on Tuesday over the first ever criminal charges ever laid against an ex-president. At times, he may be compelled to appear in court, and the pre-trial process will impose severe demands on a legal team that has often struggled to act coherently. Trump's multi-front defense in multiple cases would represent an extraordinary storm that further disrupts the ex-president's capacity to dictate his political schedule and control his destiny. The prosecution itself will be insulated, and acting New York Supreme Court Judge Vaughn Merchant, who will preside over Trump's arraignment, is immune to his political pressure. Trump's attacks on prosecutors or the judge could backfire in a legal arena. Even a former president cannot disregard the choreography of a court case and rules of criminal procedure. In a late-night ruling, Merchant turned down the request for broadcast cameras. 5 still photographers will be allowed to take pictures of Trump and the courtroom before the hearing begins. However, the irony of the ex-president complaining about being the subject of a media circus was rich indeed. Without his salesman's talent for whipping up media circuses, he'd have never been president. Trump built his The Art of the Deal mythology in New York by providing fodder for the city's ravenous tabloids with his famed celebrity feuds, colorful personal life, and business hits and failures. If anyone knows how to thrive in a media circus, it is Trump. The difference, perhaps, in this case, is that he fears being part of a media circus that he can no longer control.